Hey everybody, Dave, Jamie, and Capri here from BirdTricks.
And Blueberry.
And you see, people have been having some debates of if Blueberry is a boy or a girl. And to be honest, the seer is pretty blue. So normally that's where you would tell if it's a boy or a girl, but we figured we would finally give you a straight answer.
So we had Barry DNA tested at the annual exam, and we're here to show you if Blueberry is a boy or if Blueberry is a girl. Now, in the very beginning, we thought Blueberry was a boy.
I thought it was a boy, and then my parents thought it was a girl.
Yeah, so we had some disagreements in the household, which only frustrated you guys because sometimes we would refer to Blueberry as a girl, sometimes we would refer to Blueberry as a boy, and you guys were getting pretty annoyed. We got emails saying, I've been working with Budgies for X amount of years. I can definitely tell Blueberry is a boy. And then we would get the same email from somebody else saying, I've been working with Budgies and I'm an expert at being able to tell them apart. Blueberry is definitely a girl. And everybody felt very strongly one way or the other. So we just wanted to make sure we had a valid answer for you guys. But we also had a hard time choosing in what method we would give you guys the information.
So instead of just one reveal, we figured right now we'd show you all the different ways that we revealed if Blueberry is a boy or a girl.
But before you watch, comment below and tell us what your guess is based on either behavior or what you've seen in our videos of that little seer. So tell us if you think Blueberry is going to be a boy or a girl down in the comments below before the reveal happens. Where'd you go?
The forage.
Fly up. Oops.
Oh.
Boy. This ain't boy.
Okay, well I think we got it.
Just bleep that out.
The debate has gone on for nearly a year now. Is Blueberry a girl or a boy? We couldn't fully tell by looking closely at the seer, so we had Blueberry tested, and the results are in.
What you got there?
Candy cane.
Candy cane, what? No, what else do you have?
Target.
Do they explode?
Got our gender one down here, and then some other ones that we can choose.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
There you go.
Love you, Mom.
Oh,
See ya.
yeah.
All right, we are going to do the Blueberry gender reveal with some tannerite. Now, do you want to explain what tannerite is? Okay, I will. It explodes. So, it is a binary compound that is stable until it's mixed. Once it's mixed, it takes a certain amount of feet per second to explode. So, let's say you mix it up and you drove down the road. If you hit a bump, it's not going to explode. However, that's still illegal, so we have to mix it once we're on location ready to shoot it. So right now, with the help of Capri, we're going to mix up the Blueberry binary compound of tannerite to see when it explodes, if it's blue or if it's pink. This is a gender reveal that explodes with fun, excitement, and color powder. Always follow all federal, state, and local laws. Remove tannerite by opening the tab at the front. Okay, so we're gonna mix this up. Oh, this is a big one too. So what you shot yesterday, this is a little bigger. So you can open that and that all goes in there.
That's fresh.
Yeah, I'll do this part. Sorry. Okay, just make sure you don't spill any of it.
Too late. It just has a red packet.
We should probably do some more of these just for fun afterwards, huh?
Yeah.
This is the stuff you don't want to put on your backpack when you go through TSA.
Oh yeah. They might get a little excited.
Yeah, they do.
It comes up in their equipment.
Yeah. All right, you want to shake it?
Can I throw it?
No.
I can throw it down the hill. Go rolling.
We have to go get it.
I can't, there's a fence.
All right, let me get a close shot. Let me see. All right, let's fix it real well. All right, can you pour this in carefully? Probably not. Fair enough. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now that this is mixed, we can no longer legally transport it, which means we gotta blow it up. All right, kiddo, why don't you grab the tannerite and we'll put it in the box. Gender reveal boom box. All right, is it gonna be pink? Is it gonna be blue? We gotta shoot right there. Let's go put it somewhere. So why don't you set it on that right there. There we go. Looks good. Capri, you gotta help me pick firearm. We have a legal short barrel shotgun. This was a roughly 1 year process to acquire that. Probably not that one? Okay, let's keep picking. All right, next up, my first rifle. We've got this, well, it says my first rifle. Haha! This one? No? Okay. From Mattel. No? Not that one? This guy. This will work.
Yeah.
Now let's try that again. Now the camera's running. What do we got? What are we doing, guys?
We're shooting that tannerite and finding out Blueberry's gender.
Okay.
Big gender reveal today.
All right. So David has been tasked with running the wire cam right here with the GoPro 360. I'll be shooting the AR. So you can, if you want to do a practice run, go for it.
No, I saw you had the gun down, so.
All right, I am loaded for bear.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
All right, go ahead and do a practice run all the way down. All the way down there, just let it sit. Saw a red light earlier, hopefully it's still good. All right, stand by. All right, and head on down. All right.
Were you guys surprised to find out that Blueberry is actually a girl? And did your comment match the outcome? We would love to know. So make sure to edit your comment and let us know if you were correct.
And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more fun content from us at BirdTricks.
And Barry. Berry.
And don't forget to get your berry merch. We're sporting our berry merch. We'll leave a link in the video description.
Not wearing berry merch.
You are definitely not wearing berry merch.
But he's blue. But he's blue.
I'm very blue.
You're very blue.
This is my blue.
So we had Blueberry DNA tested at her, oops. Sorry, that's